Yes, so we're live on Facebook. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Life Matters with Aanu Adedire. And for those tuning in all the way from wherever you are in the world, welcome, 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 welcome. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in today. You know, if there is no you, if there's no God, and there's no you, and there's no me, we won't have the show. Yes, and today is so amazing. I'm super excited today because my guest is my very good friend, my brother. Before I even start, and yes, a big shout out to Babatunde 140. Happy birthday! Oh my God, don't worry. I'm still calming down. I'm calming my pressures down to actually come on the show and say, you know what, today Babatunde's birthday. Oh my God. Babatunde is an amazing big brother, amazing friend, amazing everything. Like, I can't begin to describe this one person. Yeah, so before I even start the show, let me say big happy birthday to Babatunde 140. Is Babatunde Ogusha's day, and today's his birthday. Yes. So for those that don't know him, how you follow me that you don't even know Babatunde? I don't know how you're doing it. But yes, this is his birthday and I'm super excited. And we pray that the Lord blesses you today. The Lord will honor you. The Lord will cause his face to shine upon you in the name of Jesus. Thank you. And today's oh my God. If you're not on Facebook and on Instagram, you're missing so much. I am telling you, you're missing so much because we're getting lit today. So yes. Today is a fantastic, borrow me English. Oh my God. Yes, I am super happy. You can't know why. I can't know why. Yes, happy birthday, Babatunde. Oh my God. He's an amazing big brother. Like an amazing big brother. You can't understand. If I start saying the story, if I start telling you the story behind, okay, let me give you a snippet. So you know that person that every time you hit rock bottom, just pushes you, that says, even if it's to go off the cliff, yes, is that kind of person. Is that person that encourages you, is that person that it doesn't, I don't know, I don't have words to say. Oh my God, yes. So yes, because it is spring, we have Life Matters outside. Yes, in Canada. You can't, me too, I didn't expect it. Oh my God. Oh my God. So yes, today I have Mr. PITA Linus is going to join us very soon. Oh, I'm so happy. Who else is happy? Okay, so you know what? Because we are super happy today and we cannot tell it all because of what God has done for us. So what we're going to be doing today, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be listening to amazing songs. So for those listening to us live on Facebook or live on Instagram, don't worry, you're still live with us. So we're going to be listening to amazing song by amazing ministers of God. You know, God has been super good. If God has been good to you, like, you can't explain why he loves you so much. You can't explain why it just takes care of you, right? It's just saying, you know what, my son, my daughter, I love you. Even when you feel like you didn't love him, I still love you. Like, you know, there's some things I tell people that there are times where you look at things that you're going through and you're like, I wouldn't even love me. Like, I wouldn't even think of me. I wouldn't think twice and say, oh, who is this person, right? Or say, who is this? I don't know. I don't know if it is just me, but it happens to the best of us. Like, you just ask yourself, is this really me? Like, hell, is this really me? Like, is this Aanu? Like, is it the same Aanu that I know or someone else? Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's happened to you before though, but if it has happened to you before, I know that you're not the only one. Let me tell you, you're not the only one. God has been good to every one of us. I mean every one of us, and I don't even want to. I can't tell it all. I can't tell it all. So this morning I'm going to be playing some amazing songs on the show today. You don't want to miss this today. You don't want to miss this today. So on the show today, I'll be playing a couple of amazing songs. I'll start from this one that really busts my head every time. It's called Light Up My World by PITA. And I'm sure you're gonna love it. I'm too sure. I'm too sure. So So how are we all doing? Oh my god. Oh my, so everyone that's joining us this morning, thank you very much for tuning in. I love and appreciate everybody here. Yes, so we're listening to Light Up My World by PITA. Yes, you light up my world. Don't misunderstand me. I know I sound crazy, but I know what I'm doing. Oh, you light up my world. I don't know how you do it. You like the sound in my heart. Oh, people, welcome, people. Oh my God. You light up my world. Never ever felt a love so sure. Never ever felt a love so true. I never ever felt the way I do. I never ever felt a love like this. From the moment I first met you. Oh my God. It's 'cause of you. My life has no meaning. My soul has no healing. You're the reason I'm singing. Tell me what did Jesus do? Light up my way. Don't misunderstand me. I know I sound crazy. Yes, you light up my world. I don't know how you do it. You like the sound in my heart. Oh, come here. Oh, my Lord. Light up my way. You can make me feel this way. You're brighten up my day. Illuminating my way. Eliminating my pain. Welcome, people. I'm sure. Oh, yes, I'm sure. Don't misunderstand me. Light up my world. Don't misunderstand me. I know I sound crazy, but I know what I'm doing. Light up my world. I don't know how you do it. You are something in my heart. Yes, it is for you. Light up my world. So for those that, this is from As I Am album by PITA. Yeah. Oh my God, this is an amazing song. Oh Lord. So you light up my world. 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 Light up my world. Oh, welcome back, people. Oh my, should I say OMG? So I should use the word OMG, yes. So if Jesus lights up your world, if you know that Jesus lights up your world, if you know that when you're telling people how much you love Jesus, they're like, you're probably crazy. Some people actually say it. Some people are like, I don't know why you love Jesus so much, that if you love Jesus so much, then something must actually be wrong with you. And in my mind, I'm like, why would you think that way? The love of God is so, let me use my friend's English, phantasmagorious. Welcome, people. So yes, today I have a guest. Yes, I'm sexing my guest, but so let me tell you a snippet, like a tiny bit of who PITA is. Okay, so Peter is his real name. His real name is Peter Linus. So Peter Linus. Is the third son of 4 boys. Yes, 4 boys. Four boys. And PITA means praise in this age. Yes. So if you thought that his real name was PITA, that's an acronym. So it's PITA, which means praise in this age, and his message is of God's abundant grace and love over our lives. You know, like I was saying before, you can't just tell enough of God's grace and God's goodness and God's mercy and God's love. You can't even tell enough of it. He had his first album, As I Am, in 2013. Yes, 2013, and he fell in love with music at the age of 7 when he joined Children's Church of Upper Mission Church, Lagos. That's at age 7. What were you doing at age 7, people? What was I doing at age 7? I think I was in primary 3, and in primary 3, I loved corn. We used to buy corn in staff school. Oh my God. Okay, let's continue. Okay, and he has 8 songs like Emailer, Light Up My World, As I Am, Last of Me. He actually was in a group. Did you know that? So these are like fun facts about PITA. It was in a group called A Baby's Heart. Actually, I want to know the meaning of that group, because if you're singing all about Jesus, how did that happen? Yeah, but well, either way, so he had this group called Baby's Heart, and it was quite doing well, and it was an a cappella group. He had Best of Me, I Have a Dream, Woman, Ebamera Baba, No Evil, I'm a Soldier, and that's probably things that, if you look at that, I'm a Soldier, it was dedicated to the armed forces of Nigeria, and I'm a Soldier is a deep song, and when I read the story behind the song, it really, really touched me. Like, when you sleep at night, when you sort of, how will I put it, when you bore me, English people, when you think that these people don't, okay, they mean a lot, but let me give you an example. All the time you sleep, all the time you walk on the street, or you're traveling somewhere, just look down probably when you're on the plane and see different small places, people taking that time, like leaving their families, leaving their homes, leaving everything, and going to fight for your country. And I remember the story. I don't want to say the story behind the song, but part of the story I had behind the song was, it was on the plane, I think from US to Nigeria or something, or maybe going to the US, and he saw that the amount of respect they give, and it's true. You don't see a uniform man, like they even give discounts. Like that's how respected, that's how loved, that's how cherished that we have for our armed forces here. But in Nigeria, what do you see? Like, it's disheartening when I see a soldier fighting for money, and you see a soldier. It's sad, to be very sincere. It is really, really sad. So that song was just like an appreciation song to our soldiers that leave their family. They don't even know if they will come back. They don't even know if anything's going to happen to them, and they leave everything just to sacrifice that for us. So yes, we give a big shout out to all our soldiers, all the men and women in the armed forces, and say that the Lord will continue to keep you, the Lord continue to protect you in your going out and coming in. You know, so one of our listeners on Instagram is saying they do not respect uniform men in Nigeria at all. Well, people say respect is reciprocal, but you know that for them it's extra. Like, you have to think of what they do. They do a lot. Like, I personally, I'm not a uniform person. I don't have anybody in my nuclear or immediate family that's in the uniform. But when I see people that are that wear the uniform, I give them so much respect. I had this one friend that's I think is a colonel now or something. I don't know how it works. Oh my God. Sorry, people. My iPad just fell down. So it's an amazing thing when you see people. Like, I used to talk to my friend then, and I remember when I was in Yola for 1 year for law school, and I see them, you hear the bomb blast, I had a cousin, and they only paid their dues when he was dead. Oh my God, it's personal. Oh my. It's sad how we treat our uniform men in Nigeria. I beseech you that you should treat the uniform men in Nigeria better. You should. It's very, very important. So yes, he had his second album, The Yearning, in 2016. That album literally gives me life. Like, okay, so I have my guest already here on the show. Yes, we have been talking about him. So yes, Jesus Did It is another amazing song. And yes, there are too many beautiful songs. Hi, Peter. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Yeah, Peter is in transit. He's always in transit.
I'm trying to get a good place to sit down. But
He's always in transit, people. Oh my God. Okay, so we're gisting about all your songs, and I was talking about I'm Your Soldier, right? And I kind of read a couple of stuff when I was trying to get some things about the songs, and I read the story behind I'm Your Soldier, and we're just talking about uniform men in Nigeria and how it's really wonderful how we treat them. it's very wonderful. Like you go to stores where you see seniors discount. I mean here, like in Canada, you see seniors discount, you see student discount, and you see uniform men discount. Like, and I'm like, in Nigeria, what discount are you giving them? Like you don't care. You don't want to know if they're doing well or whatnot. Like they sacrifice a whole lot. I don't think me I can be a soldier though, but I feel like we don't just give them the amount of respect they need though. But yeah.
The Nigerian system has spoiled everything. I hope you can hear me clearly.
I think you can drop the earpiece. I think I can hear you either way.
Alright, I said the Nigerian system has destroyed everything.
Okay.
Where you can, I don't know if you being in Canada, do you see the army everywhere on the streets trying to fight people, trying to slap people?
No, I've never seen one. Never.
You don't see that, but I feel like if the government isn't right, we could at least do right. I was opportunity to go to Kaduna, and I heard the stories of these guys. How much they fight, stories that you will never hear about how they die, how they're killed for us. And most times they're killed because the government is messing them up, not because they're not great. There was a time when the Nigerian army would strike fear in the hearts of anyone in the African continent and even some parts of America.
Wow.
But they've just destroyed everything. And I was sitting on this flight to try somewhere in America. And I see they will give these guys preferential treatment. People will get up for them to sit down. People will give them discounts. This guy got up from his business class seat and told the man to sit down and said, "Thank you for your service." I'm like, which service are we talking about?
Oh wow.
When I saw that, I just dawned on me that I had to do something. I had to say something, and that's the spirit I want us to take in this time. Not every time. It's not like you can't give them money. You can't go to the barracks to go and but the little that you know how to do, show appreciation. I can write. I'm a singer, so I can sing and do something. Play my part, and that's what I decided was soldier. And it went for it. I wanted more. I was looking for a situation where everybody downloads the song and any money that comes in could give it to the widows and the children of these men that have died in service. But it's just Nigeria and free download.
Wow.
As well, I believe God that there will be an opportunity for me to do more.
Amen. So today we're talking about Amen. And I pray that God gives you more grace to write amazing, more and powerful songs. I was telling one of my friends yesterday, and I said that every time I'm like probably coming from work and I just play any of the albums, like probably I think the yearning comes to me first. But when I just going home, it's like the calm song. It's the song that just gives you life. I'm not saying that people don't write songs that are really amazing or whatnot, but I really want you to talk about what came together. How did the yearning come together? Because that album is something else for me. Like it's
okay. That's from the title.
Yeah.
Yearning. It was just a search for I had lived my life. 2013, 2014 was one of the biggest years ever for me at that time. I won Artist of the Year. I got nominated for different awards. I started getting calls to sing everywhere, getting popular. Everybody wanted to be my friend. Everybody wanted to hang out. Girls wanted to buy me gifts. The boys wanted to say, "Oh, Peter, let's hang out." Everything was cool, and I started taking it for granted. And I started losing my focus. It was all about, to any pastor invites me like this, before you say A and B, I'll hit you with my money. I wasn't even playing with anybody. Pay me that money. Because I felt like I had finally gotten there. It was time to get my money back. Like, on the side of relationship, I was also misbehaving. I had friends that could not talk to me anymore.
Wow.
The person I was dating them just told me one day, "You're changing. I don't know who you are anymore. Just enjoying the attention from the girls and all that." So, this day we had this very big fight, and I sat down and I knew that I wanted this. Because the thing about the anointing is when the gift of God is without repentance, you always have the gift, but you still have His presence.
Wow.
Gift to people with His presence accompany the gift. So I would sing before things would happen, but at this time I would sing, people just shout and clap. And then see, your fan base can ruin you. You're not careful.
How?
Fan base. Because everybody keeps hailing you and saying that, "Oh, you're such a talented person. Oh my God, you blessed me." And you know that you didn't bless anybody. Because you were just giving up the high notes, hitting the high pitches and running the scale, and everybody's shouting.
And everything was just going to the roof.
Very something that used to be very stressless, that used to come with it. Now needed an extra push for people to respond. You now begin to go into the emotional worship songs and everything. And I just knew that I needed more. I was tired. And I'm grateful to God for people who could tell me the truth. You know, everybody, we have friends, but I pray that we don't have friends that only sing our praises and talk about you behind your back and laugh at you. But I had friends who would sing my praise in public and say, "This is wrong. This is not you. You're not doing well." So I just told myself it was time, and I started writing about it. So the yearning is a personal journey, it's a personal story of every believer. Where you get to that point where you feel like you have done it all. But we seem to forget that the most vulnerable state, the most vulnerable part of the Christian is right after when you won that big battle, you think that everything is okay. That's when you're most vulnerable, because that's when you are resting from your victory. The devil just slides in easy, takes you out. So I wrote about it. Everybody goes through that place where you want to just remind yourself, "Lord, help me to keep my eyes on you. Help me to know the truth." Because it's easy to think I can make it on my own. It's so tempting to feel like I walk this road alone. And I had asked God earlier in my career that no matter what, anything I want to give to Him must be excellent. So I'm going to write Him a song. I want an unbeliever to listen to the words. Creativity. So this person is mad. This is not
normal.
Ask, who is this guy?
Yes.
Who is this guy? You know, he's a Christian or he's a Christian. So Christians can write like this. Christians can produce like this. Christians can sing like this. Christians can dress like this. You know, people always mistake my loving my fashion for me being vain. Like,
no.
I don't dress for anybody. Can't be bothered whether you like it or not.
Sorry, let me even give you a funny one. So there was a time I had to change my perspective about it. So then when I was in Nigeria, when we're going to church, I'll just shabbily look for one thing, quickly wear, quickly run out. So one day my dad sat me down and he said, "I remember that 2 weeks ago we're going for a wedding. You took your time, took your clothes out. I was very, very traditional and religious about it." He talked about one birthday too, and he said, "But why is that when you're going to God's house, You just give him whatever is on the pile. And that thing changed my mindset since that day till this minute. If I'm going to church, people say that Nigerian churches, we always dress extra. We always leave us. Oh, that is what that is. I don't know why I'll be going for a birthday party and I would dress more than if I'm giving my best in my dressing, in my everyday life to God. Like, I don't know why. Yeah, so for me, that changes. So that vain thing, now their business with that. Like, I don't even want to even think. Give your 100%. God is giving me his best. I have to give him my best too. So yeah, I don't know. So yes, so I want to talk about the topic, music trends. And I noticed that people love writing songs based on what's trending. So now it is I always call it the Nathaniel Bassey move. So everybody has to do the worship, and do ooh and everything. And I see that when it comes to people that are actually writing, like people that write just because they love the lyrics, they're like, no, don't write that kind of song. It is Easter period. Write things that are towards the death of Jesus. I'm like, why must we follow the trend? Why can't we just write what God lays on my heart? Must I follow what's in vogue? So because PITA has a particular way of singing, and PITA is my mentor, that's why I put mentorship and songwriting for you, because okay, PITA is my mentor now, right? And I say, okay, because I listen to PITA a lot, every book PITA reads, I read. Everything PITA does, I do. Must I follow your writing style? Must I follow that because you're my mentor, or because I like hearing or listening to you, or I love how you write songs? So how do people differentiate between writing as a believer, writing out of experience, and just following the trend of writing?
This one is a seminar. One of teaching people free of charge. See, Jumbo said it's not only mental, it's mentolatum.
It's mentolatum.
Yeah, they always say that. Guys, write your truth. Write your truth. Write your experience. That's my own thing. Write your truth. You can't be fake about these things. You can't lie about these things. I've said it before. You'll never find me writing a song like because the ocean you the moon. The reason is because my personality doesn't behave like that. I'm not crossing any ocean for anything. It's not going to work. It's not.
Can you catch a grenade for somebody?
I will dodge it for you. I can dodge it if you need. But catch it on a long time. I'm not going to. There are people who gain tired that Nathaniel Bassey is singing right now. They're very popular. True to it now. And everybody's jumping on it. A copy is always a copy. There's nothing you can do about it. You will never be. You will always tag you things like Fred Hammond. That guy that sounds like Travis Green. It's going to be your songs. We need to come to look. If God called you to do this thing, you come into it. I'll tell everybody, if you're a gospel artist, if God did not call you, you'll be broke. There's nothing you can do. You'll be very broke. You won't find financial success. You won't find fulfillment in purpose. You know, it's not something that you can escape. You know, sing your truth. What is God saying to you? It's what you have on the inside that you give to people. It's a revelation of Him that you found.
Yes.
That you will sing to people. So the language, the style. You can't copy anybody and tell me it's God that gave it to you. That's why I don't believe in some songs. I won't come outside publicly and begin to attack anybody. But there's some things that I've heard people say Hey, Bisola, hi, Titi. Hi, Governor D. Damaris, how you doing? So, yeah, how you doing? They're just Emanzil. You have a question? Ask your question. That's fine. Sing your truth. Sing what God has given to you. Can't say that you don't bless me, I know if you count them. You don't bless me, I know if you count them. But when we look at you and when we talk,
there is a comma.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You can say before, I don't buy a Hummer, I don't hammer, but you take bikes. What
it can be singing in faith.
Make it not ashamed. Or yeah, but let us know that it's the truth. Truth will stick.
Yeah.
Truth will stick.
Yeah.
People, Nathaniel singing truth is staying. Sinach singing truth is staying. The language that you speak is you. You live the language. You are the language that you speak. The songs that you sing is you. If you can't, then there's no need.
Okay, so for those just joining us, so this is Life Matters Adedire. So I'm supposed to put the thing there. So we're talking about music trends, mentoring and songwriting. And yes, for everybody knows, this is PITA Linus, and he's speaking his truth. Okay.
Yeah, somebody just asked a question. He said, "Is it okay for a gospel minister to be on the record label?"
Yes. No.
Is it okay to be? Is it not limiting? My brother, is it not limiting to be broke?
Peter, really?
Yeah. See.
Oh my.
If God is going to, if God is going to bring you out from a record label, take it.
Yes.
If that's where God wants you. But again, dear artists, before you join a record label, know one thing: it's not your talent that is going to make you grow. It's a combination of hard work from both sides.
Yeah.
It's a combination of the hard work from the record label and their money.
Yes.
Their money.
Their promotion.
So when you make it, don't think that it was my talent that did it. Then you now start fighting them. They need to recoup the money they spent on you. Be wise. Don't get into a record label expecting heaven. And don't negotiate a deal when you are hungry.
Don't be like Esau.
You will suffer.
Esau lost it.
You will suffer.
Yes.
As you never leave Esau, some of them don't even read Old Testament again. Let's go to today's world. People talk about Kiss Daniel, Aaron Town, and all those. When they signed them, they didn't have anything. So they agreed to take 30,000 a month. So the record label is still paying you 30,000 a month. Take it. That's what you signed. Because you're making 3 million today, now feel, oh, it's my right. You should pay me more than 30,000. My brother, you signed 30,000.
Yes.
Record label is not cheating you. That's what you signed. Wait till your time. Finish the deal, then you can renegotiate. There's no Christianity when you're renegotiating. God has given you wisdom. When you're renegotiating, talk to them, speak English.
And get a lawyer.
Go into a record deal with. Get a lawyer. Don't do it. I've been there before. I know what it is. And don't let anybody blackmail you into a deal. Oh, it's my brother in the Lord, it's my sister in the Lord. Sister in the Lord doesn't know honorarium. Once money comes in, they will forget. You know? It's a business. It's a business deal you are going into. Treat it like a business. Don't let people treat it. There are some churches that call you. They treat you like you're a business person.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a business deal. I think you want to pay for my anointing. That's what you want to do. Okay. Let's see if you can afford it. To me, with a business mindset, you will suffer. If you come to me as a Christian, not fake one, you'll be fine. That's nothing.
Oh, okay. Another song I want to talk about is "You Light Up My World." So let me tell you what happened. So in 2013, 2014, I was hearing PITA. I'm like, who is this person? Like, But it shall be like it was, you know how people always make you feel like songs and people are raves. So that's how I just felt. So when it was 2015, I came to 2015. 2016, I came for Night of Worship in, was it Lekki? Yeah, the one I did in Lekki, and I heard you sing.
Yeah.
I was like, I just left where I was sitting and I came like to the back, and I'm like, who is this guy? Like, I don't get, who is this guy singing? Like, when you stand still throughout, I still have the recording till today. That's how crazy it is. And I'm like, who is this person? It was not, and this is not me hyping you, he was not singing out of a place of, okay, he knows the song. I'm trying to remember, it's a very old song you sang, very, very old. I remember the song because I used to sing when I was very little, right? And I was like, who is this person? It was like, this is not just anointing. So let's this is not, oh, this person's anointed. This is that this person has an understanding, a fellowship, and has done his own work before he came on stage. So he's not just singing any song. And I was blown away. Like, I'm like, no, this person is something else. Then I heard you light up my world, and then I think we did the old light thing. We did it. We brought up our phones and we did the light thing, and it was beautiful. It was after you did it, then I think Israel came. Yeah, it was Israel. Was it Israel? Someone came to experience that same year. Travis came and did the same, and I'm like, yeah, PITA did it first. Don't mind me, but that's just me. But I was just super excited because that song is something else in my mind. So what made you write that song? What was on your mind? Were you in a dark alley and you were like, you light up my world, or what exactly was going on?
Okay, the truth about Light Up My World is I was in university. I was in 200 level, and the phone, and we were gisting and talking. I was walking to the hostel to go and see her. She was my pastor that time. And we were gisting and we were talking. And today we still laugh about that joke. And we're just talking. And she said, I think I laughed at her accent. And she now said, get out. Me, that I will light up your world. I said, so she said that, then she continued talking. But I kept quiet, I didn't talk again. I said, hold on. I said, that eureka moment, that moment where the idea just hits you, bam. It just hits me, like that statement was so heavy. I said, please, can you go back? Say what you said again.
Rewind.
She said plenty things. I said, I said, go back. You said something. Go back. Because I didn't remember what she said, but whatever it was, I knew that it hits me. So she went back, and she said, you light up my world? She said, I will light up your world. I said, yes. I said, I will call you back. And I hung up. I didn't even wait for her to finish talking. Now, I was going to her hostel to see her. I turned back.
And you went to write?
I started writing. I was writing as I was walking. I didn't write that song on a piece of paper. I created a spreadsheet in my head. And I started writing on the board in my head. I was writing it. Don't misunderstand me. I know I sound crazy. Never ever felt this way before. I finished the song walking. And I knew what the progression was going to be. So I walked to my room, picked up my guitar from my room. That time I wasn't really good with the guitar, but I knew how to strum one or two lines. So I started walking and strumming it. Oh my God. By the time I went to see her, like maybe an hour later or more,
the song was done.
I started singing and she said, She now said, this song you have to give me credit. I said, it's Jesus, get out. Sorry. So lots of people have asked me if it was a love song, if I wrote it for a girl.
I didn't even think about it as a love song though. I just felt it was.
Station almost destroyed. They finished me now. They said that I wrote a whole song that did not have Jesus inside of it, that I'm backsliding.
I was going to come to that. I was I was going to come to that particular question, because I remember that there was a time that I was sharing a particular song with someone, and the person was like, I really love the song, but this part, remove this, put Jesus is the this, and put this, Jesus is the this, that. Then in the beginning, start speaking in tongue before you start the song. I'm like, wow. So is there, like, I don't get, is there a pattern that I have to write a particular song like that will flow into heaven because it doesn't have Jesus? I don't understand.
So, look, there are lawyers that are born again Christians that don't go on stage and Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and win their case.
No, we don't.
There are doctors who don't go and start shouting the blood of Jesus inside theater. Being a born again Christian and doing what you do, it's the excellence. I'm tempted to show you this guy passing my front, but everybody will know that I'm not nice. Anyway, so the excellence on the inside shows from whatever you do. You're a footballer. You're just
my people, just listen to me live on AmenRadio. I hope you're listening to this. This is an amazing, if you're listening to me on Facebook, if you're listening to me on AmenRadio, this is an amazing session that I'm not taking for granted. Having an excellent spirit as a Christian. So even though that you can speak in tongues in your heart when you are like going to the theater or going for a case or going to an exam hall or even going to a site as an engineer or going on stage, but it should not reduce that excellent spirit. Okay, yeah.
It's a given. How do I describe this? That's why I would sing a song like One Man that everybody wants. I didn't call Jesus, but everybody knew that this is from an excellent place. It's from where I drink. Whatever I say, it reeks of perfection, reeks of Jesus.
Yes.
When I wrote I'm Your Soldier, you watch the video and you'll be like, wow, this is done well.
Amazing.
It's because of my foundation. My foundation is just so sure and so great that everything I put my hand on sounds well. I don't have the best of me is my story. It's not a gospel song. You haven't seen the best of me. It's
the truth.
It's my truth.
Yeah, it's the truth.
It's the truth.
And what's gospel? I think gospel is good news.
People will listen to that song.
Right?
Yeah. And people who will never get into church will listen to those songs and they will want to find out, why is this guy like this? Why is this person sounding like this? You know, then they research and find out, oh, he's born again. Oh, is that why he writes like that? I need to know what he has that makes him like this. That's evangelism. I don't have time. I'm getting old. I can't do this thing. Thinking about what's Jesus in the song? What Jesus in the song?
Oh my!
I don't need to put him inside something. He's inside me. The word that I speak is him.
Listen, the words are spirit and life. So if I'm speaking life, I'm speaking through his spirit. So what is like? Okay, so it's like you saying that. Let me give this example. Something's come to my head. So it's like preparing amala, right? And now saying you have to name it amala. No, we already know it's in its core. Because of we prepared it, what made it, what formed it. So I should not label and now say in this. No, I don't know. I think it's a problem where I remember a seminar I went for, and the pastor was saying this. It was a leadership seminar, and he said a prince, if a prince comes into this hall now, we all know because of the things, what he's wearing, what's around him. He said he doesn't have to come in and say, I am prince. This, you don't have to know where he's from. Sokoto, no, you don't have to know. You already know his royalty. He said, so the moment you as a Christian begin to say, don't you know I'm a Christian? He said, there's something fundamentally wrong with you. The moment you begin to say that. People
who come, if a prince comes to a place and starts shouting, I'm a prince, I would think that there's something wrong. That's our first thing is a fraud. The fact that you have announced to me makes me doubt who you are. The authenticity doesn't come with loudness. Authentic stuff don't shout.
No, they don't.
Make noise.
They don't.
That's why you don't see sugar doing adverts. You need it. You don't see salt.
Gary Jebu has never done adverts.
They won't do adverts. You need it. Rolls Royce will not do adverts for you. You need them. Matches that used to cook on the match, you can do matches. You need them. They don't, the things you need to advertise themselves. They're just there. And when you're ready, you gotta carry the one by yourself.
Truth.
See everybody shouting about the church, this is church, this that. You need the church. The church disappears. Who will train your children? Who will train your children? The church lives.
And that's
the church is doing.
God bless you, people. Oh
Program.
my God.
Train your children for you. Is it free to train your children?
God will bless your entire life and existence.
Please, guys, ask your questions.
People, please jump in, ask questions, roll in your questions. So this song, you know, I already love it. I want to know what's behind it. And it is the I Have You. I listen to that song probably 4 times every day. And I don't need this fame at all as long as I have you. That line sticks in my brain for the rest of, I feel it sticks in my head for the rest of my life. Because we're so carried away with the old name, I am popular, I'm known everywhere, I am this, I am that. And that sort of, like you said in the beginning, sort of gets into our head so much that we forget the reason. So please, PITA, I need a breakdown of how that song came to be.
See, the funny thing is, like, that's the most interesting song I've written in my life. That song is the symbol of my life. That's the core of my ministry. That's the core of who PITA is. If you want to know where I am, if you want to know how I have succeeded, if you want to know how far I have come, if you want to know where I will be some years, in some years, listen to I Have You. I have Jesus, and I'm fine. You know, I'll make a declaration here for you to hear. First time I'll say publicly, later reminding me.
Okay.
My foundation is sure, but I've been shaken to the core. I was raised by real Christians. My parents are real. They're not fake. They're not all these ones that people are complaining about. They give up their lives for Jesus. They give up everything. They give up money. They give up fame. They give up everything for Jesus, and He hasn't failed them. You know. So when I sang, my foundation is sure, but I've been shaken to the core. I was raised right, but at my faith, that foundation has been tested. It has been tested back by the world, by fame, by money, by everything. I was walking with you, but now I'm not so sure. You know, I need you. In the light, suddenly nothing else matters. Everything I need I found in you. I love that song. Oh my people. You have no idea. Like, I would sing that song and people who don't even know it, and then cry. What are you crying for? When I start singing that line, I will cry.
Okay, Laito, it's not pride. What is this?
I don't have time for it, right? And so, you know, I may not miss the way, but I'll trust you, come with me. You've got me. Like, you know that confidence, like, I may not see the way. There are no indicators go left. There are no indicators going right. There's no stop sign. I'm just walking in a place I don't even know where I'm going. But I'm just confident that you are the light in my dark. That you will, no matter where I'm going, even if I bend, you've got me. By your hands, you keep pushing me into the right path. Keep pushing me, and I'll keep walking. I keep walking, and I'll keep going. That confidence. So that's why I can say I don't need this fame at all as long as I have him. But you see, the irony of it is, when you have him, all those things you think you don't need, you get every one of them. Everything. Yeah. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, every other thing will be added unto. That scripture has disappeared. Has disappeared. Nobody talks about it anymore. We don't talk about how God will raise you up, God will bless you, God will tear your enemies apart, God will make his door there. Look, he will do all these things and more. But seek him first. First. Have him. First. First. Once you have him,
suddenly nothing else matters.
Everything you need from me, I am clear. You are the water. Eh?
People,
I
am sort of lost, but let me quickly ask this question. I kind of, for those that you've never heard of, or you
Harmony Damari.
So I wanted to ask a question. It's sort of, I think 5 years now that you had your accident, right? Yeah, I think it's 5 years. And I think the question I will ask before people that listen to me live on AmenRadio, I'm sure you've had an amazing time, because this is an explosive session. I have had this kind of session before, but nah, this is something that when you're talking about songwriting, you're talking about the love of God, you understand what we're saying. And I want you today to understand that seeking God first, nothing else matters. Like nothing else. You know, one of his songs says, suddenly nothing else matters. Everything I need I found in you. I am clay, you are the potter. And you know, when people don't understand who they are, you cannot even know what to give unto God. You know, it's amazing how God fixes everything in our lives, and we don't understand. Should I use the word? We don't understand his work, right? It's been an explosively, amazingly, I don't know what to call it, time. Yeah, so I'm having PITA back on the live, but quickly I'm going to sign off AmenRadio, and I say that God bless you. For those listening to me on AmenRadio, you know what to do. Run down to Instagram, run down to Facebook, and come join us on the show. So from us and from PITA, PITA, please say goodbye to our viewers, our listeners on AmenRadio. Yes, we are running on the show on AmenRadio. Quickly.
How you guys doing? AmenRadio. How you guys doing?
Yes, so yes, for those listening to us live on AmenRadio, God bless you. Thank you very much. If you don't want to miss anything, just run down to Instagram Live and Facebook Live. Yes, we are both streaming live on Facebook and Instagram Live. And I know you don't want to miss any moment. I mean, any moment of this. So from me, your wonderful host, Adedire, God bless you. Okay. So, I want to talk about I have you, but as you're talking about it, I was asking a question. I said it's been about 5 years that you had your accident, and I wanted to ask that did that accident make birth most of those songs, or you wrote them before most of the songs before the accident?
Oh, I wrote them after the accident. All the songs on the yearning I wrote after the, like, for years, 2-3 years after the accident. I wrote You Know They Sleep before the accident.
Okay.
Then the album, the Journey So Far, I wrote before and during the period of the accident. There were some songs I had written. I wrote some other ones, right? Now, the yearning, I told you how the yearning came. It had nothing to do with the accident. It just had everything to do with finding more.
More of God. Yearning more of Him. So,
that's where it came from.
The One. That song is... I listened to the song before the video, and I don't know. It's a song that just... It takes you on a journey. I don't know, maybe for me, but yeah, like you said, every song in the yearning is from a deep place where you're trying to come out, like it's like saying withholding nothing, right? And I just want you. Like that's like the summary of the entire album. So how did The One come about? How did the writing of The One come about?
I remember that I was in Delaware. I was with someone. I said, please, can I have your phone? This album, I would dedicate it to one person that really pushed me to write this album. She was on my minute. This life, blah, blah, more than anything that you have is Jesus. If Jesus is out of your life, nothing will work, blah, blah, blah. She was talking and I was feeling convicted in my spirit. So I said, give me your phone. So I started recording. What else melody? What else harmony? Jesus, you are the one. Jesus, you are the one. I was doing a live video. I started worshiping. I was playing the guitar. I was worshiping and I was singing the song. Then I didn't know if I started singing.
Okay, so we sort of have less than 30 seconds, so we'll come back on the live like in a couple of seconds now, if it goes off. Yeah. Okay, people, so this is gonna go off, but let's all come back on the live. God bless you. For those listening to me on Facebook Live, I am sure that you are having an explosive time. Yes, because we can't stream both at the same time, but I want you to continue to enjoy and love this time out that we have. It's an amazing time in God's presence. I can't even underestimate how much God loves us and how much He has offered everything. He has offered everything to us. And like the song says, suddenly nothing else matters. Like nothing else matters. And when you have God, you have everything. And yes, it's been an amazingly explosive time with PITA Linus. Yes, I can't even underestimate that time. Yes, welcome my people. This is still Life Matters with Aanu Adedire. Yes, we are going to have almost 2 hours, but yes, everything I've been listening to today just takes me back to a place where you just want to go back and sit down with God and ask Him questions and ask Him, how can I do this? How can I be better? How can I lose everything to have you? do you understand? Suddenly nothing else matters. Like everything you need, he said, you have in God. Like I don't know how much more. Like I actually wanted him to talk about like the old feats of songwriting, but for each song, it speaks a huge amount of life and understanding of what you want people to know, to understand, to seek, to long for, to communicate, to I don't know if it's just me, but you don't want to just be the same person after listening to songs and listening to the right type of songs like this, and listening to how God can use a person in different ways. Uncle Femi Okunoga, you know that I saw your message. I have not just replied you. I saw your message. God is with us. God is with us all. It's been an amazing time. For those that are just joining us, hi my people. God bless you. It's been an amazing time having people come together and just want to enjoy, to long for God. I don't even have words. I don't have words. I don't have anything to say, but you just understanding that nothing else matters. Like nothing, literal nothing matters. Nothing else will do. It's just like Israel's Jesus at the center of it all. These are amazing songs that I can't but just even think about and say, oh my God. I love to love the Lord. I love to love the Lord. I love God. You know, there's a scripture that says, I love you, God, you make me strong. Like, welcome back, PITA. So we're talking about the one, and where you stopped was where you had to take your friend's phone to start recording the song, and you were doing a live about it.
Yeah, so it was very easy to do. It was very easy to interpret. It was so real to me. It was so real. I remember when we went to the studio, when we recorded that song, was just somehow, and Uche just sat on the piano, and my lighter was like, oh, so you're gonna sing the song. Let's get an idea of how it will sound. And Uche was there facing the wall. He was facing, like he wasn't facing me, he was facing the wall. I was facing the other way. And I started singing, and everybody in the studio just knelt down. We were just gone. I was worshiping, tears were dropping from my eyes. Lighton was trying to make sure nobody made any noise. And that was the recording. We didn't do anything in it. Just said, that's the recording. I said, no, let me do the real one now.
Which real one? This is real. That is real.
So if you hear some part of my voice when I'm going, I am no favor without you.
Na tears they talk.
That was because I went on.
Wow. So back to, I think what people want to hear is, how do I write better as an artist? How you've told me to write my truth. You told me to write from the core. You've told me to write from his presence, but how do I still write better? Because people still say, when I had exclusive chat with who is that baby? When we had exclusive chat with Bros Eddie, he said one thing. He said one problem he has with a lot of gospel artists is that they'll come to the studio and you're trying to, like, yes, it's from a place of worship, you're bringing from a place of like the deep, but there's some things we have to like make sure that it sounds at least to a large extent perfect, so that it's going to, like, with the work, make sure that it's balanced. But they will say, no, that's how the Spirit brought it. And a lot of people are caught in that whatever of the Spirit brought it, I have to sing it the exact way. But even though the Spirit brings it, the Spirit also brings places where it gives you what they call it. It gives you that should I call it expression too, to get help from people to align you with it, not taking off the message, but just making sure that, like you said, excellence, making sure that it's all in place. So how do I still do that as an artist or as a writer?
Buy tickets to my next training.
We don't say you should say everything, John.
What you're asking is actually teach people. This one is not even ministry work. This one is telling to teach you.
It's not teaching. We just want snippets. So give us snippets. Then we come for the workshop. We've already talking about the workshop.
I'll do the snippets at the workshop. Yeah. So I'll be doing lots of training this year. A lot of training. A whole lot. I mean, were you on that live video?
Yeah, the one where we wrote there's this new song that you've not released that I think you said you recorded it, that you were writing on the live.
I've come with something just for you.
Yeah. People you miss, so you better be putting on a notification when PITA comes on the live. we always learn every time.
one of the fastest ways is, yes, June was something just for you. One of the fastest ways is to know what you want to say. What truth are you about to say? Writing songs is about asking yourself questions. And asking yourself questions, the answer to the questions are the song. Sometimes the questions you're asking is the verse. The answer is the chorus. For example, I was saying that day that I wanted to give God something, but I didn't feel like it was going to be enough. Like, what can I give for him to be tricked? What would I give to him? What can I give to God that will make him happy? You know, I was thinking about it. I was like, oh my God, what can I do? And I'm just seeing that. Well, you know, so that's why I say it's on words. If I wrote 1,000,000 songs, sang 1,000,000,000 words, wouldn't it be enough? If I had to pay the price, and if you didn't give me Christ, I just wonder, where would I be? Who would I run to? Just wonder, I didn't have to pay, but you love me anyway. I've come with something just for you. Now, for my worship like you.
My worship for you. Oh, people, I beseech you, go follow at Peter Sings. He always comes on live and does some amazing songwriting sessions. He can't give us everything, to be very sincere. And I want you to watch out for his seminars this year. You should watch out for his seminars. Turn on your notifications, and because there are some amazing live sessions that he has written a couple of songs and addressed a lot of questions on songwriting that y'all have missed. And if also you want more, I think there was an exclusive chat I did with Adedire, where he also talked about he gave us a lot of tidbits on songwriting. So don't be told. Go watch those videos. Also,
Yes. Can you see me?
yes, I can.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting a call from, they're trying to call my right song in Nigeria. Money.
So do you think that songwriters are actually recognized and paid in Nigeria though?
What did you say?
Do you think songwriters are recognized and paid? And this is what happened in the last there was an Insta live, we were talking about this. I think it was on Light Thunder Does, where Cobhams came out and said that it was Ugo that wrote part of One Hit. And you really see people come out to say, oh, I wrote this part, I didn't even write this song, I just heard my friend sing it and I was like, I need this song, help me finish this. People don't do that. People don't give those appreciation or whatnot, or they just say written and produced, like they just want to take all the, should I say all the glory. But in the abroad, you have to give everybody that did this line, this hook, this part, you have to give them their credit. So why doesn't that happen in Nigeria?
See, let me tell you. You say in the abroad. We're not in the abroad. We're here. This is Nigeria. How do you feel? Like, I write the goal of light of my world. Somebody now says, oh, I co-wrote it. What did you write? I wrote, never ever felt this way before. That's all you wrote. And you know, immediately you say somebody co-wrote your song in the abroad, even though you wrote that one line.
You have to pay the person. That is it.
And so you're gonna be like, I can't just be giving people like for what? Like just one line inside the track. You even change it. And think like that. But there is none, institution, country, people, nation, continent that will exceed. The sooner we begin to learn that collaborations will help us, not make you look weak. Collaborations actually make you stronger.
Yes.
But again, the collaborations, you need to prayerfully choose them, because collaborations can ruin you too.
Okay.
You can go and work with somebody that will destroy you. Go out and tell people things about you that you didn't say.
Okay, AGMA 2018 is congratulating PITA. Okay, he's correct for his nomination at AGMA this year. People go vote. Let's bring the trophy home. Let's say trophy. Oh my god. So people.
Say what?
No, I was telling people to go and vote and let's bring the trophy home.
AGMA, guys. Yeah, you guys go and vote. So, video of excellence of the year, the one.
People. So you just said something that caught my heart, and you said sometimes some collaborations can destroy you. But I have seen a lot of upcoming artists that they're like, Aanu, you talk to PITA, please let me talk to him. Let him just even sing if it's the chorus in my song. You know, if it is like so and so featuring PITA, you know, and a lot of people feel okay. Let me not say that of this is not out of pride. People have this feeling that because I talked to I talked to PITA, I probably talked to Light Thunder, that I talked to this person, you should, let me use the word, take advantage of the relationship you have with them and start using that, say, I am doing this featuring, and quickly want to, let me use the word, attach yourself quickly, all because of the name. And I'm like, why do you want to do this? Like the person said, oh, you talked to the there was one particular one that said, let me talk to your sister, so that she will. And I'm like, why can't you just pray to God and ask God, okay, do you want me to actually work with this person, or is this person suitable for my song? Why do you want to use the person's fame to get? I don't get it.
You don't know me. That's right. If they knew me, they will not. They will beg you. Should tell them. Say you don't know that guy.
I wish tell my friends that they don't know me.
First off, there are people like so. I think I'm very social when it comes to social media. Social media, I believe, is for social networking and everything. So I can respond to your messages, but if you begin to pass your boundary, I'll just not talk to you anymore. That's it. You don't have anything to talk about. If you begin to send me messages, like people send me, I said this before, send message, like as a lady, it's not right to send me a message by past 11, past 12, past 1. Why? What are we doing in the night? What are we talking about?
The word of God.
It's different if I know that you're in America, or in Canada, or you're in Australia. I know that the time zones. When you get in Nigeria and say, how are you doing? By past midnight. I don't know. What are we doing? Is it except you want to pray? Do you want to pray?
I had one you said that she messaged you and said she wanted you to be a mentor at 2 a.m. I'm like, how do I mentor you at 2 a.m.? What kind of?
It's torment you. It torments you.
How does that work? Yes, Uncle Femi. They don't know PITA. PITA will dish it. You bring the. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's amazing. It's amazing how people don't understand decorum.
Send me a song with some years. People don't. I don't feel for me saying that I'm not any. For people like that, I can imagine what they go through. Frank Edward, Sinach, kind of things. If I can get all the 10 messages, I wonder what those ones are getting. I really feel. People are saying, they'll send you a message. It's not that I blocked them 2 days ago. Send me a message. I like you. Have you met me before? No. I just went through your pictures for the past 4 hours and I like you. Can I send you my picture? Auntie, you can't share me. Eskisa. It's like your kidney is not working.
Are you kidding me?
I was.
Some people have liver. Oh my
God. These are people that are not telling. So, in fact, there was one that let me not regret it. I just want to so that it will not look like I didn't check. I say, Auntie, there's no post. They're shooting shots where there's no post. You can't score. You'll be alright.
No comment. My people, you know, and yesterday I was listening to this message and it said, and the truth is, everybody, we are all men first before there are some certain people that are pastors or men of God. So before you throw a particular shade or throw a particular okay.
Hold on. Alright, but it's too bad. I have a side. Okay, what do you want to know? The check-in time? I mean, no, arrival in Stuttgart. Where you arrive in Stuttgart, 9:55. Yes. You're welcome. Sorry, I was trying to help someone.
Okay. So I was kind of saying, I wanted to ask you something, Seth.
My dear.
I wanted to ask you, you had an a cappella group, Baby's Heart. What was that about? What is that name? I've been laughing. I want to ask you.
Wait, where did you see that?
I always do my FBI work. Don't worry.
Okay, I was in this a cappella group. This guy is in that a cappella group. The concept of the name was, if you had in Matthew 11:5, if you have a kingdom of God. So that was where it came from. Hi, baby. Hi, boo boo. How you doing? That's where the name stemmed from. And trust me, I will send you some of our songs. Amazing a cappella group. Nice, spirit-filled young men. About 5 of us are still in music ministry.
Okay.
In some capacity there. I think 2 are ordained pastors.
Wow.
One is a worship leader in my church.
Wow. Wow.
Keno, you know David Keno is a worship leader.
Yeah.
His elder brother Emmanuel Keno is a worship leader in the university.
Wow.
In David Keno's father's church. Patrick is a worship leader in Redeemed. Then me. So us. And 2 are married. One has done his introduction. And another one is two are engaged. Okay, 2 married, 2 engaged. One has done introduction. Then one doesn't send anybody.
Oh my God. There's no prayer. That's what I would say. Who is this?
Kinode.
I don't know. You know it's what they call it. It's spring, so I did Life Matters outside today because I'm enjoying the weather. Even though small breeze are below me, though. I'm like, let's enjoy before I have another -44 again. Amazing songs. I remember your first song I think I sang when I was in law school was Imela. Imela. I love that song. Oh, and we rocked it. Don't worry. We made you pride. So before we go, there's this mashup you did towards the end of was it the yearning? As I am. Jesus, you are, and I need you. That Jesus. Yes. That Jesus, the first song you sang. What brought about the mashup? And that particular first song you sang, it carried a lot of weight. I don't know, maybe it's me, but it carried a lot of weight. Let me use that same word. It was too powerful. You sang it for about 4 minutes before you went to the other songs. What was that about, please?
It's just a function of what's going through. I think I recorded that song with the POP in my peak. It was pain all over my body. So if I hit the high notes, pain would go from my inside of my head down to the right side of my body. It was mad. Well, I knew that I could have died. I knew that I would have died. I knew it. So I just sang. I knew I would have died if not God. So I just sang my heart out. I sang my heart.
I love that.
Oh, you're looking for it to play, Abi.
I'm already playing it. I was already Okay, so Imela, amazing.
I'm already playing it.
Ebube Dike. That song. So what should we be looking for next from PITA? Another album, another any EP.
We're recording a 15-track album.
Whoa, hallelujah.
We've done like 11. We've done like 11, I guess. Yeah, we're releasing some songs. We're just trying to tell ourselves when to release Made for More.
People. Yeah, and you said there was something you're gonna say before you go. There was a particular thing you said.
Oh yeah, Street Full Time. I found the new. I just saw God in another light, right? I'm going all out. I'm going all out. It's not about, people who know me know I'm very real. I say that people need to pay for stuff. People need to do this, bothering myself about those things anymore. It's not about money. I've just let everything go to God to sort out. I'm coming into the season where I go for ministrations and I will not have a single conversation about paying God to take care of my team. And in this time where I'm making this declaration, my team, I'm going to double their pay. Excuse me. Serious, God called me. I'm going to take care of them as much. But they're calling me to is as people are crying that there is no the ministry of PITA and gospel number one about the anointing. We need miracle evangelism. That's what we're about. Any other thing is secondary. We're doing ministry full time now.
And I want to
think that this year is going to be different.
And I wanted to ask you something. There was this live session you did last weekend. Was it? Yes, it was last. I think it was last weekend. I think so. But it was okay 2 weekends ago, and it was one intense. Like, it didn't matter who was doing. Like, for me, maybe because I got stuck on the worship all through, and I'm like, this is something else. So are we getting more of that? Are we getting more of Peter doing like just this kind of backyard kind of worship session where we just have friends, family come together to just worship God, and enjoy that awesome presence of God? Or we're getting more of concerts from you?
We'll get
Please release even if
God says we will do. We're not sure. Well, and the challenge last more of it. And
okay.
I'm really okay. I just had from Africa.
Okay.
Yes, America is going also. You know, let's just believe God that who it is. They need God, and the plan is not to travel to places for greener pastures. Also, if there's anyone here who is watching from Somalia, watching from Benue, watching from Kenya, watching from the Central Republic, Korea, different places, and you want us to come and raise worship, it's not we're not doing ministry by comfort anymore, a place where we go and make money. This is now about where God wants us to go, and He will just give us the grace to go to the places where He wants us to go. You know, God is opening doors to Iraq. I know that we say that sparingly because everybody's like, oh, why would you want to go there and risk your life? But the truth is, if Peter or John didn't risk their lives for us, we wouldn't have the gospel.
And they gave it all. They would rather be fishers of men than fishers of fish.
Yes. That's it. We will have more.
Amen. So for those that are reaching out to want people to mentor them or will want to be mentored, what should I watch out for? Apart from like praying before I go approach my mentor. I know there was a time you said a couple of things and I want people to hear them again. So what are the things I should look out for if I'm going to approach my mentor or choose a mentor as a singer or a songwriter?
I honestly don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to like I have the answer to these things because when I started, I wanted some people to mentor me, and still, bless God that they didn't mentor me. I thank God that they didn't. But again, one of the biggest things is that mentorship made the majority of people that are taking from look at all the guys in Christ Embassy. They don't have a personal relationship with Pastor Chris, but from afar, they've digested the words that he speaks, his look, his appearance, his Jericho. You know, they digest so one. He will know that this one is my child because he talks like him, he sounds like him. He's swallowed everything that he has to offer. You come to me, you want me to mentor you. You don't know my songs. You're not looking for a mentor, you're looking for whose shoulder to stand on, to jump to your doing. That's what you're looking. So that's it. If you're the mentor from a distance first. So I tell you, the day I will meet Steve Spottic, he will be afraid. You know, this one people are reposting on Instagram. I don't repost any of his stuff on Instagram. There's no time because I have Steve Spottic years ago, like before he blew.
You know.
When I read Crashing the Chatterbox, and I told people about it. Everybody I told about that book, I know what it did for them. Some years ago, you know, I have every book. I watch his videos on YouTube as often as I can.
Every week. I do every week they come.
When I was stage, as I'm talking, people say, you're funny like your pastor. That's mentorship. I don't follow my pastor everywhere he's going.
Yeah, Pastor. I've been following Pastor K since when he started is you know, remember there's one program he started in I think Silverbird? Or was it NTA? I can't remember I think it was Silverbird. Yes, there's one program he used to do every Sunday on Silverbird. Since then, I had all his books, messages. I believe that if you want a mentor, I don't have to live in your house. I don't have to. I know, like in the olden days, they used to have like mentors. They stay together. They like Paul had Gamaliel, all that. But now, TD Jakes is sermons are out there. One person I don't play with, Sam Adeyemi, Jumoke Adenowo. Those are people that if you want to build yourself, Stephen Fortick's sermons are out there every week. You know, the funny thing was, I used to watch Mike Todd, and when Mike Todd went to Stephen Fortick's church, Stephen Fortick was saying his introductory message that he stumbled on this guy's messages on YouTube, and it was like, I have to bring this guy to my church. And that is like, when he was saying his story, and you can't have a mentor without following a couple of their steps. You don't have to do everything they do. You to use your sense, but you have to make sure that you understand the place they are coming from also. If you want to enjoy fellowship with God and you say you want to be a mentor to Nathaniel Bassey and you don't have a study, you don't have time to pray, you don't have time to comment, I don't know what mentorship you are getting from him. So yeah.
Mentorship is not picture on Instagram. Snapping picture with him, I snapped my mentor. That's not mentorship. See, that one-on-one.
Oh, Peter, please don't throw this stone. There's oh my God. Oh my God.
That guy has it. That was with Elisha. He was there, but he was still a criminal. He followed his mentor side by side. But he was still a thief. When the prophet was not looking, he ran to go and collect the gift. And said,
even Judas.
It's one-on-one relationship that he had. But some of these people you say you want to mentor, they are humans. You're going to meet them one-on-one and see things that you didn't know. So me, I don't want to know anything. Let me just be here. Collecting. Do you know how many people I know personally that will never see me take pictures with? Personally, that I will call them on the phone. They will pray for me. Sometimes, if I want to have church, like I want to have a fellowship, I'll just pick my phone and call people. By the time we are done, my body is jumpy. I want to go and take over my world. When he's done with me, you know, I don't see him every day. I don't follow him to where he ministers. I don't go to his house every day. He doesn't live so far from me, but want that fellowship on the phone. Yeah, big.
Thank you very much, Peter. I super.
Taking picture.
Uncle Sammy, please, I'll take picture. I'll take picture of Peter too, so that I'll hand it to my mentor table and say, "Oh, Peter." It's like a mentor chatterbox. You have to have it and have a dictionary of mentor pictures. You know, no, it doesn't really matter. You can what they call it. Judas was with Jesus. He literally had fellowship with Jesus. What did we say? Gehazi, same thing. They didn't mention the servant. I can't remember the name of Yeah, it was still good. The Ezekiel's the second and the hand man, or what they call it. Ezekiel was seeing soldiers. He was seeing the bones. So you can even be living with your mentor and still not open the eyes of your heart. People, be mentored in the Holy Ghost and grow. Like, but no, today I am filled. I am full. I am full today, at least to a tiny extent. God bless you, Peter. God bless you. I really, really appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Please pray for me. Pray for me. Let Eric stop delaying my flights. I can go home. Let me beg Eric.
How will you use Eric?
Sister, I'm not the one that bought tickets. Eric, you're wreaking havoc.
I cannot. That's one airline that the Lord will not help me to follow ever. Eric has done this strong thing very well in Nigeria, so. But yeah. So safe journey. We hope that you get home safe. Thank you very much, Peter. I celebrate you. God bless you, and thank you for this. I always disturb Peter every week, and he'll be like, okay, ma'am. But yeah, I just appreciate this. God bless you, Peter. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tolu Banji. Thank you, Nessa OBJ. Thank you, Femi Okunoga. Long time. How's your baby? Who else? God bless you. And all of you that used to see on this page are writing things. Today now you say I'm your mentor. Tomorrow is Tim Godfrey. Next week is Gloria Bremer. God is watching all of you on fight.
They haven't seen the best of Peter. Alright, Peter, safe trip, and I hope that they answer you quickly. Alright, people, yes, we had an amazingly beautiful time on Life Matters and Adedire today. I'm sure that for those of you that were on Facebook, I'm super sorry. What they call it? You'll be wondering that what am I looking at? Yes. So because today, don't worry, very soon the Lord will bless me in the name of Jesus. The Lord will bless me with an iPhone X or 8, so that I can save these videos and put them on Facebook, so that people on Facebook also have access to this, because yes, Android did not build themselves to have the capacity. But yes, network is gone. So today I want to say a big thank you to everybody that came live on the show. For those that are viewing us on Facebook, yes, you can. I know that you can hear his voice and hear snippets of it, but if not, you can go on Instagram and check on my timeline at Adedire, and we're gonna bring out nugget points of what he said today. So don't worry, you didn't miss so much. I want to say a big thank you to everyone. Mr. Femi Okunoga, God bless you. For everyone that came up on the show, I think I saw Jumbo Ane, I saw Babatunde, yes, and yes, I saw Annie sings. Yes, so I saw a lot of people come on the show today. So thank you very much. Next week is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be talking to my amazing sister all the way from the US. Yes, I'm not gonna give you all the snip. I'm not gonna give you the old gist, but yes, you will want to be on the you want to be on the show next week. So from me to you, remember that God is with you. Remember that you should love God. Remember that God cannot bring you this far to leave you. He loves you. He cares about you. No matter what you're going through, he has been through them. He has been through everything, and he's always there for you. So from me to you, I love you. I celebrate you. I say big thank you for being live on the show. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Yes, and from May, yes, I want to say this. Yes, so May, from this month of May, can I announce it? Drum rolls. Yes, the month of May, we're going to be having 2 hours. Yes. So because our reviews for my amazing people that have been listening to us on the show, I want to say a big thank you to every one of you. You've been amazing. Yes, so because you have been listening, you have been following, you've been sharing the videos, you've been everything. We have 2 hours. Yes. So we have 2 hours on the show. Yes. My people, you don't want to be told. So we're going to be having 2 hours. Yes, AmenRadio is giving us access to 2 hours for the show. Oh my God, people. Are you as excited as I am? I am super excited. So yes, we have more time to talk to our guests. So there's no cutting, there's no, oh, bye-bye. No. We're going to use our full 2 hours. We're going to have more music, we have more gist. Yes, and you should know, a sister, if you want to advertise, if you want to talk about your brand, if you want to, anything you want to do, you just send a mail to Life Matters with Adedire at gmail.com, or send a direct message to Adedire. Send a direct message. Follow us on Facebook or on Instagram. Go to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Yes. Just subscribe. It's just one tick. Just subscribe. Yes. Let the subscription things arise. Thank you very much, people. God bless you. I love you. I celebrate you. Mwah.